Hello everybody and welcome to Race 8 of the NASCAR Legend Series Season 1. Now we have three big news stories coming into this race. One is that Michael Waltrip will be out for race 8 and 9 because of his injury last week. Carl Edwards will be his replacement right there in the 99. Number two is that the weather here is looking to be absolutely insane today, with spots of really bright sunshine and then spots with really dark clouds, so it won't be fun to view, but it'll still be a hopefully exciting race because the outside groove is good 1-2, the inside's good in 3 and 4. Now let's get to your starting lineup for today's race. On the pole is Richard Petty, followed by Matt Kenseth. Row 2 will be Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart. Row 3 will be the 99 of Carl Edwards, who's filling in for Michael Waltrip. That's who all the points will go to, and Kevin Harvick. Row 4 will be Kyle Busch and Dale Jr. Row 5 will be Mark Martin and Ryan Newman. And row 6 will be Kurt Busch and Jimmy Johnson. Now as the cars roll off, let's get to today's race facts. It's kind of a unique pit road here. There are 12 cars, as always, with Carl Edwards. Basically, it's Michael Waltrip, points-wise, anyways. 20 laps around this track. It's a pretty fast track for being its size. And then turn 1-2, this is why the outside's so good, has very little grip, so don't go to the bottom there. And we are underway here. Green flag is out. We are racing at Spearmint Speedway. Kevin Harvick, Ryan Newman, Jimmy Johnson all took the inside line. You saw how much time they lost. There's a huge buildup of cars in the back there. Now Matt Kenseth and Richard Petty are starting to get pretty separated. Richard Petty looks like he's coming for Jimmy Johnson. And that'll be the first lap car of the season as we see some really dark clouds overhead. And there goes Matt Kenseth and Jeff Gordon in there. Let's see. Matt Kenseth tries to go in not way too low, but too low. See the dark clouds roll in here, and Jeff Gordon absolutely pile drives into Matt Kenseth there. Really bad accident. Not sure if that was caused by the extreme darkness of the clouds or not. This track doesn't have lights, so they will both be out of the race at this point, but we are back under green here as Kyle Busch makes a great move, risking the inside, but gets to the outside before the turn as the first two lanes on the outside have opened up now to be used. Oh, Dale Jr. gets really loose there in the back. Then Tony Stewart will take the lead after Kevin Harvick slides up and knocks Kyle Busch up. That's not good. We'll see how Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch will handle it for the rest of the races. Tony Stewart is going to continue to... Jimmy Johnson blows an engine. Jimmy Johnson blows an engine. That's terrific for him, and there's a big wreck on the front stretch. I thought Dale Jr. got loose again, but no. Dale Jr. runs into Carl Edwards. Carl Edwards slides, can't quite control it, and runs into Dale Jr. So we will resume now with 6 laps to go until the end of this race here at Spearmint. And now, here we go once again. Tony Stewart, and oh wow, Richard Petty up there already. No, Kyle Busch is still in third. No, he's in fourth, battling for third with Kevin Harvick. As battle for the lead, Tony Stewart, it's 4-car battle for the lead. Tony Stewart forced all the way to the bottom. Both Busch brothers drop to the inside for 3 and 4. And Kyle Busch is coming after Richard Petty now. Richard Petty will still hold the lead, though, as Kevin Harvick is oh no! A spin by Tony Stewart coming to the closing of the race. Tony Stewart gets loose off of Ryan Newman. And Tony Stewart will spin. That'll draw out a caution, which will result in a green-white checkered, which means 2 laps remaining in this race. 2 laps to decide it. Here we go. Richard Petty and Kyle Busch. Hell no! Kyle Busch into the wall. Coming for turn 1, Kyle Busch looked like he was in a position to get by Richard Petty. Then he's turned by, I think, Kevin Harvick. They had a feud earlier in the race. I guess it's over now, unless Kyle Busch has a piece for Kevin Harvick after the race. Well, we will resume once again with a second attempt at a green-white checkered. Here comes Richard Petty and Kevin Harvick. Carl Edwards moves all the way up to the front. What a move. Final lap now. Kevin Harvick trying to get past Carl Edwards. Oh no, Carl Edwards, Kevin Harvick into the wall. Richard Petty wins. Kevin Harvick with a great move to get down to the inside, pull up on the outside. Kevin Harvick and Carl Edwards tangle. Richard Petty will nail the corner, and he will win today at Spearmint Speedway. What an incredible finish here as Richard Petty. He certainly needed that. Right now, he is in second behind, still leading Jimmy Johnson. Next week, we will be racing at Atlantic Beach Motor Speedway, where the Christmas Cup was held. First time we're repeating the track. And thank you all for watching this race. If you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments. And I hope you all have a good night.